Hey everyone, and welcome to Dark Souls Remastered. This episode we are going to go take on the Gargoyles, I think. So anyway, coming through here, what we want to do is take this guy out first. As you can see, I have my Black Knight sword equipped. I was very fortunate to get it equipped this early, but I was aiming for that, so that's fine. We want to come up the stairs, and there's another Black Knight, so you have yet another chance to get one of their weapons. This is perhaps the strongest weapon out of the lot for the Black Knights. Now, don't worry if you die here, because you've got a bonfire really... right behind us. I was talking too much and did not consider the fact that he was going to kill me. Alright, let's try that again. So, take this dude out, because if we do need to bring Black Knight down here, at least he's not going to be a pain in my a-hole. Coming on up, grab our souls. Oh dude, that is enough of your crap. So there you go, one backstab from this sword just almost ripped him a new one. Tighten that chunk. So I didn't... Now you're pointing down? What is wrong with you? I've been having very bad emote issues with this dude. If you manage to get the Great Sword, that is one of, I would say the Battle Axe, or the Great Axe I think, is the best weapon you can get from the Black Knight. Great Sword's quite slow, hugely powerful though. Anyways, coming through here, you want to ignore this piggy at the moment. Try to just attack the crap out of this dude, and then run up the stairs. Everyone's going to follow, it's fine. In fact, if you do want to take this guy out on the stairs, it's no biggie. Because we have a few archers. A good thing to do is just check your surroundings, wait for a little bit to see if anyone's coming up those stairs, but no one is, so that's fine. Alright, we picked up Alluring Skulls. Now what this does is, it means it attracts enemies to wherever you throw it. So, and not all enemies, just majority. So, chuck it in the fire. And they run towards the fire. That giant piggy, he just got burnt by the fire. Now he's pissed. So, just wait for him to do his thing. Oh, and we just ran into the fire. That was clever. Well, not the way I wanted to play this. If you want, you can continue throwing Alluring Skulls at the fire. However, you can backstab these guys if you get close enough to his booty, which we are not. Yeah, like that. If they have a metal covering over their booty, then you cannot backstab them. Fangboar Helm is great. I'm going to ignore you. Fangboar Helm is awesome. It's like a chest piece of armor that goes on your head. However, it is very, very weighty, so we won't be using that for a bit. Anyways, come down here. This guy will run off and send you into an ambush. So just shield up, then run back. Alright, there's heaps of little ambush points here. So we've got this guy, we've got that guy. And we've got this guy. Yeah, and then another one over here. So yeah, there's plenty of little hidden spots that these guys like to jump out of. Alright, now right over here we do have a, is it the secret key? The mystery key, my bad. We will probably be using that by the end of the episode. If it's the same key I'm thinking about. Just have it in your inventory. Even if we never use it, it's always helpful to have a key. So come over here, grab the soul item. There are two dudes over there. Oh, there's one dude over here. Where's your buddy? Okay. Normally there's two dudes there. I don't know what just happened. Coming on through the fog. So that's where we got the alluring skulls. Coming over to the right, we have our first Boulder Knight. Now, if you want, you can sneak up behind this dude and backstab him. They can parry you, which is a pain in the butt, but you know. We have a Knight Shield here. Now, this will be your first shield that you pick up and can have 100% physical damage with. A great shield. It's actually... The heater shield's a lot better? The heater shield's better. Wow, I never would have thought that. Yep, so that's where we came from. Okay, so we're going this way. To the left, we have a guy. Now, coming through here, to our left is a Boulder Knight, and to our right is a Hollow Soldier. So you just want to come in aggro, then just lure them into the corridor. So the best way to fight things in a corridor is to go two-handed and see how we slash down, is it vertically? Whereas if we were to do horizontal swipes, we would just have that. Another alternative is if you don't want a two-hand, just jump attack them. You can figure out little strategies from fighting in narrow quarters. Sometimes it's great for a chokehold. Other times it can be your demise because there's way too many people and it just screws you over. Coming down here, you want to kill this soldier. Pick up the basement key and open up this gate. So that's our shortcut back to the bonfire if we need it. There are 3 Boulder Knights in there. I will take them out, but I'm not going to use that entrance to the cathedral. Grab the halberd. That is a great weapon if you don't want to go for like swords and stuff like that. Honestly, a lot of people love the halberd. Alright, 1 Boulder Knight. Run in, run out. Yeah, I see you. 2 Boulder Knight. Oh, I thought he might get me. Three Boulder Knight. Did they drop items? They didn't. Okay, reason why I'm not going in there fully is because there's a sorcerer that will cast sorceries, obviously, at us, and he's just a big pain. So we're going to take the easy route and go to the bonfire. We have 3 hollow soldiers here. Just die already. Cool. Okay, and coming down these steps here. So this is our going to be sort of like our second hub for the first half of the game, I reckon. We come back to this bonfire quite often. If you can hear a hammer going, that is Andre, the blacksmith. In fact, I would recommend coming to the bonfire. Since we come to this bonfire so often, kindle it. So we're reversing our hollowing, making us human. Oh, and we are going to kindle it. So as you can see, we had 2 humanity up in the top left corner. We've spent 1 to reverse our hollowing. We're spending another to kindle. And that will raise this to 10 Estus. Now, for the moment, we are going to go out here, and this is Zen's Fortress. This will be a path we take much later on. We want to talk to this guy, so the Onion Knight. So Sigmire is just, he's a sleepy fat knight, pretty much. Some of the NPC quest lines are really confusing in this game. I'd say he probably has one of the more confusing ones. Coming down here, so let's go see Andre. So you can do a lot with this guy. Learn his gesture. You can modify equipment, reinforce equipment. So modify means like level it up to a point, like ascend it or whatever, I guess. We need a special ember for that, so that's fine. Reinforcing, it just means you can strengthen your weapon. I'm going to do that with the Black Knight sword now, which costs 2,000 souls. We can take it to +1. Sweet. Same with reinforce armor. Repair equipment is pretty self-explanatory. What I do recommend getting from this guy is picking up your repair box and weaponsmith box. So I'm actually going to go weaponsmith first. In fact, it's 800. If I can get 400 out of this, yeah, look at that. Okay, so repair box. So repair box is that kind of item that if you buy it, you'll never use it. Whereas if you don't have it, you'll need it at the worst possible scenario where your weapon's broken, you're up against a boss, you're going to have to travel backwards about an hour or so just to get to someone who can repair your weapons like him. It's useful to have. Okay, so carrying on. Now, throughout this part, make sure you are human before you go to the boss, because we're going to summon Solaire to help us out with the boss. Mainly, you need to do it for his quest line. He needs to beat a few bosses, just so, you know, just do yourself a favor. It's not cheating, he is helping, but it's also progressing his little character storyline. Think of it that way. Alright, and coming through here, we have a Cathedral Knight to our right. Now, you only ever need to kill this guy once. He disappears, never comes back, but you want to aggro him and bring him out here. Because of that stupid sorcerer that hangs out up top. So, best way to deal with this guy is just to circle to the right of him. I don't think we can backstab him. Tide Knight Shard. So he always has a chance of dropping something cathedraly. He didn't for me that time. He really ever does. Oh, and okay, so our sorcerer is right there. Great thing to do for this guy is just to snipe him from over here. Yes, he can shoot soul arrows at us. Dude. Normally that guy stays up where he lives. This time he did not. Thanks, Boulder Knight. Alright, so now that that guy's dead, he's not coming back either, which is absolutely fantastic, because he buffs enemies and it's just annoying. Coming over here, we have a Firekeeper Soul. Now this will reinforce our Estus Flask when we get back to Firelink. And if you want to go back to Firelink now and do that, then you're more than welcome. Just hop on this and write it down. I don't want to, I just want to send one of them down so we can use it as a constant shortcut. Carrying on. Up the stairs, there's another boulder note. Alright, and we have a whole bunch of little hollows. Now, if that sorcerer was still alive, he would be buffing them right now so that they do twice the damage, and they do twice the damage. They are just absolutely horrible to deal with. You get swarmed with them, and they're just unholy. I mean, they can already do hefty amounts of damage on their own as this mob. Dude. So as you can see, there's a lot of hollows to deal with. I am not particularly worried about my health right now because, like, well, we've still got 5 Estus, and I shouldn't even need that to beat the Gargoyles. However, pick up the soul item. An emote, yeah. However, if this is your first time fighting the Gargoyles, just keep in mind they can be kind of overwhelming in terms of, I don't know, they've just got wide sweeps, and the flamethrower breath on the second Gargoyle is just horrible. I'll go through that in a sec. For the moment, we want to come all the way over here and around. So in this barrel here, just knock it over, wait for the corpse to hit the floor, and we have some humanity. Whack the door. Now I'm pretty sure this is what we wanted the mystery key for. It is, cool. Okay, so this is Lautrec. He will meet you back at Firelink Shrine. He is a bad guy, just for the record, but he does have a quest line, so we're just going to do that. Right, now from here on out, remember we are human right now, so we can summon. If you cannot remember how to do that, just go back to your bonfire, hit reverse hollowing if you have one humanity in your top left corner. Dealing with the Gargoyles. So there are 2 Gargoyles. The first one, once you get them down to about half health, the second one will spawn. The first one has a giant tail, which we are going to cut off, and that will give us a gargoyle axe of some kind. The second one doesn't have a tail, and it only spawns with half health. So you kind of fighting like 1.5 bosses, I guess. Not only that, they can breathe fire, which has a sort of 180 degrees of damage. Just try to get behind them. Solaire will help us out heaps. He keeps them pretty preoccupied, and he can die, although you've got to really be trying to get him killed for him to die. Okay, so block his attacks until he notices Solaire. Oh, now you can see just how much damage this Black Knight Sword did in one go. Oh. Oh my god, just give me your tail. I don't think we're going to end up getting his tail. Oh, we didn't get his tail, but that's fine. There's more opportunities to grab that. Well, that's annoying. We got the Gargoyle shield at least. What? Oh man, that's not right. You know what? Yeah, that is a great way out of doing it. My weapon is way too overpowered for these guys. Okay, so the main idea there was to cut off the tail and make Solaire survive. However, neither of those happened. And then on the way back to the boss fight, I died because the stupid Boulder Knight was in my way, so that is fine. We'll edit that out later. So, running past all of this bullcrap. Not putting up with your crap, Boulder Knight. This is really just filling in time for me anyway, so that's fine. So do your summon of Solaire. Whoa, dude. Just aggressively come and slam down. Nope, not what I was trying to do. Yeah, we got his tail. That's about time. Alright, now we can just go for the kill. And he's down. And Solaire has full health. That is how easy that fight should be. Alright, so we got twin humanities and a sunlight medal. Now, sunlight medals are great. Do not sell them. Do not get rid of them. You'll need them for the trophy. Just keep them in your purse, and we'll talk about those much later on in the game. Probably more towards the end of the game than anything. It's for your covenant. Now, as I said, I was just killing time. Well, we're running out of time, so I need to quickly do this and get back to Firelink Shrine. So, ring the bell. Alright, there's one or two bells that we need to ring, so that is fine. Slide down. Just be careful not to run off the edge like I have done so many millions of times. Okay, and we have an NPC here, so this guy will forgive you for killing characters. Like, if you aggro a character and they will not stop trying to kill you, you can come up to this guy and request absolution. Because we've already killed a character, the guy that gave us the Uchi Katana, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, we can request absolution. However, we don't need to. He's never going to come back. We were never going to talk to him. It's fine. From here, I would recommend grabbing at least one purging stone. They're $3,000. 3,000 souls from him. Whereas later on, they're going to be, I think it's like 6 or 8 or something like that from every other merchant. So he sells them cheaply. Grab one while you can. It's worth it just as a backup. Again, we'll go more in depth. Just grab one. Do what you're told. I'm actually going to use a homeward bone. No, I'm not, because, oh my god. Why did I do this to myself? Okay, so I believe we do need to go back to Firelink Shrine. Let's just do that. Goodbye, people. Alright, so we'll be going here a bit later. For the moment, we just want to go back to the bonfire, level up. In fact, do we have any souls to spend? Yeah. I would like my equip load up a bit more. However, I think vitality is going to be a bit more crucial. Okay, from here we can go to the Firekeeper. We'll talk to Latrick first. Alright, so he gave us the Sunlight Medal. Awesome. Firekeeper, we want to reinforce our flask. And I think that'll be it for this episode. Talk to him. Why not? Okay, that's fine. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I will see you here next time. Oh, that is not the symbol we wanted to use.